Hello, hello. Okay, good thing I did a quick test sound. I had the wrong mic being used by OBS. So just a quick test sound to check out the volumes before transitioning to the real stream. Hello, hello. I'm still waiting on my second computer to see the sound. Yeah, it seems pretty good, I think. I think I'm gonna lower a little bit the sound of the music, actually. I think it's a little high. The delay seems pretty high, so it takes some time for me to actually get some feedback. Yeah, that's a big delay. Just a quick second. Yeah, okay, I think the volume is fine now. So, okay, I'm gonna mute the other computer. Now I'm ready, so I will be saying hello to you guys. Okay, so today I am finally, as I promised, going to be making a game using the Godot game engine. That's right. It's a Godot, me, and Godot, the game engine, team up. Okay, as you can see in the thumbnail. Also, as you can see in the thumbnail and the title, we're going to be trying to make a Suika Game clone. Okay, so if I go Suika Game, it's the Japanese game that's been very popular lately. So it's that game, you know, the one where you combine fruits and they become bigger fruits and you're trying to cram as many fruits as possible to get your score as high as possible. It's kind of like a Tetris with some, like, you know, 2048 the game ideas, you know, 2048 where numbers that are the same will combine to become bigger numbers. Well, here, if you have two fruits that are the same, they will combine to make a bigger fruit. So we're trying to combine as much as possible. But unlike Tetris, fruits don't disappear. Well, I think if you have two watermelon, they will disappear when they touch, but it's very difficult to get two watermelons. So, you know, most people never succeed in doing that ever. So most of the time, nothing will disappear from the screen. It's just going to accumulate, and you try to manage to get as high of a score as possible. And when you top out, so when you have fruits that are over the limit, and they don't roll down or anything, they just stay there in position, you've topped out. You know, you're done. This is a game that's on Nintendo Switch, and you have to pay for it. I don't even know if it's available for English speakers. I think you need to have, or originally at least, you needed to have like a Japanese Switch with a Japanese account to be able to buy the game. Basically, it was on the Japanese Nintendo shop and not on the American one, for instance, or Canadian, which is the same as the American one, I think. There's also a Suika Game online. You know, there's a couple clones online. I like the suikagame.com. It's not as cool visually, but, you know, it's similar. So you can see if you combine fruits that are the same, it makes a bigger fruit. Okay? But you can only combine if they're the same type. Like, for example, if I drop this one here, it doesn't combine. In fact, it pushes the rest. And that's another interesting aspect, is that there's a physics engine. If I throw it here, it's going to bounce like this. Boom. Bounces a little bit. It's not, you know, a rubber ball or anything like that, but it does like roll around, and, you know, it does a bunch of things like that, right? So here you get the Suika Game clone, blah, blah, blah. So we're trying to make something along those lines, but in Godot, right? So it, just like this game here, it's not going to be as good looking as the original that I just showed you, right? Right there. It's not going to be as good looking as that one, probably. But the point is just to get the physics right, get the gameplay good, right? Kind of like a prototype. Also, just to be clear, I had previously never used Godot. So my last stream was a while ago, was my last time using Unity. So far, it's true. I might still be using Unity in the future, you know, but maybe not on stream. I think the projects that I have planned on stream are mostly games. Not just that. I have other projects that are, tangentially related to games. So, for instance, I would like eventually to keep working on this stream on a project that I started by myself, which is making a game engine, or some kind of API engine, game engine, um, in OpenGL. And now I've been at school, for my final project, because it's my last semester. For my final project, I've been learning Vulkan, which is basically OpenGL but way more complicated. So I'm still not used to it, but eventually I might on stream try to do a simple game engine using Vulkan, or just a simple project using Vulkan. It could be fun eventually. But also I have other projects, like there's this tool that I use to analyze the screen in a game and get data out of it. So I would like to improve that project as well. I might need to do a web scraper for that. So, there's a bunch of projects that I have planned. But there's a couple games that I would like to do. So here, there's a Suika game. I would also like next time, well, once this project is finished, because, maybe next time is actually going to be part 2 of this project, if I'm not done in a single session. And I assume I'm not going to be done in a single session, so there's going to be a couple parts to this. But I don't think this Suika game is going to be a big project. I would also like to do eventually, so the next project probably, is going to be me remaking my very first game, which I did for a class like 7 years ago or something like that. It was a game design class, actually, and I didn't know how to program in Unity at the time, and it was in Unity. I didn't know how to program for Unity at the time, and the class did not teach us at all. And I didn't, I was occupied with school, so I actually did not even program. It was really game design, level design, stuff like that, but it was really good, and the scripts were very limited. So we had a couple scripts that were given to us by the teacher, and that's what we used. I did ask for a custom script for something that I wanted, which was pretty core to my gameplay. But yeah, basically I'm going to be remaking it entirely, and this time, of course, I'm going to be programming. And this one is actually pretty interesting visually. It's also, surprisingly for a first game, a 3D game. And I'm not going to be making it in Unity, but in Unreal Engine, I think 5 is the latest version. So I'm going to be learning Unreal Engine 5. I've only used Unreal Engine 4 in the past, and it's been years. I don't remember anything. So I'm going to be learning eventually Unreal Engine 5 by remaking my very first game. Also making it public for the first time, because so far, I mean, apart from my teacher and a couple friends in that class that I took years ago, nobody really saw my game. It was a pretty fun game too. It was kind of like a point and click puzzle game, but like in 3D. It was interesting. So today though, Godot time. My first time using Godot. When I say my first time using Godot, what I mean is, yeah, I had not ever downloaded even Godot or used Godot last time we saw each other. I have been checking out Godot a little bit. Precisely, if you go in the Godot docs, you have the about section. I didn't really read because it doesn't matter as far as tutorials go. I did read the whole getting started. So introduction and step by step. No, not the whole. Sorry, just introduction and step by step with a bunch of sections in them. But your first 2D game and your first 3D games, I haven't checked those out. I think after the step by step, I think I'm ready to start making the Suika game. So this is what we're going to be making. So far, I really don't have much. But one thing that I found really interesting and that I'm going to take inspiration from for the base of the Suika game is one of the things that they make us try in the... I think it's nodes and scenes as well as creating instances, I think. Right? They make us download this little game and just change some properties on the balls and instantiate them and stuff like that in the scene. So that's interesting. So if you start here, boom, you can see a bunch of balls fall and they bounce around. Okay, it's very bouncy, mine is going to be way less bouncy, plus it's kind of jittery like that. But as you can see, one of the main functionalities is when you click, it instantiates a new ball and it falls. Now, if we check out the ball as it was at first, the thing is here, the physics material, we make it bounce. But if you make it bounce 0, okay, now all the balls are going to be much less bouncy. The walls are still bouncy though, but you can see, except for the fact that the walls are bouncy, we get a lot of behavior that is very similar to the Suika game. Of course, you don't have like the fusion or anything like that. That's a very specific gameplay element. But basically, like, you can see how like a lot of it is very simple as well in the physics engine. It's pretty much like from the get-go. So it's really encouraging, I think, because yeah, that's funny. That's funny. But you can definitely see how you know, we have a pretty good base with that thing. So we're gonna be making a Suika game, which is gonna be a different thingy, different project. So we're gonna start from scratch, a new project, which I'm gonna be calling Suika. Oops. Suika clone. Okay. And here we're gonna, in the GD, we're gonna be making a new folder, which is gonna be Suika. No, the name is terrible. Nah. I'm gonna go delete it. Suika. Okay. Oh my god, you're kidding me? Okay. Give me one quick second. One quick second. You get out of here. You go in. Okay, where's the documents? Here. In GD it's for Godo. You know, not game design. In this case, it's really Godo. Bye-bye, Suika. Thank you very much. Okay, go back here. Browse. Go in GD. Create new folder, which is going to be called Suika. Thank you. Now it's correctly written. So in the Suika, there's a Suika clone. That's great. Sure, let's use Git. Let's say that. I'm not really going to use it, but maybe. Who knows? Once I'm done, I might make it a, you know, public repo on my... Did I create a GitHub for my projects? I'm not quite sure. I haven't put any projects on GitHub so far. It's going to be a 2D scene though. So let's just start with a 2D scene. That's my main scene node. I'm going to rename it. It's going to be the main scene or something. Boom. Great. Okay. So we're going to need a bunch of things. They had, you know, in the other game, they had walls, right? So X, that's fine. They had walls, which are static body 2D. It's good to know. Oh yeah, because and this is rigid body, so they move. That's good. So static body, which has a sprite and a collision shape. Right. But the static body, what does it do? It has a physics material? Okay. Friction. Bounce. So a bunch of properties. Which is fine. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure what a static body is used for. I guess... Oh, collision object 2D. Collision shape. Okay, I see. So if I go, I can go into help, okay? And I can go, what is it? It's static body 2D, okay? If I open the documentation page for this, so can't be moved by external forces. When moved manually, it doesn't affect other bodies in its path, okay? When it's moved, it is teleported to its new position. Sure. Right, okay, and if I check collision shape, that's static body. If I go collision shape 2D, a node that provides a shape 2D, okay, to a collision object 2D parent. So it has to be on that kind of parent. I see. And allows to edit it. Okay. This can give a detection shape to an area 2D and a physics body 2D into a solid object. Okay. Right. Is the capsule collider. All right. Okay. I see. Everything. Okay. But the. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. I guess, yeah, as it says, the collision shape 2D is automatically, has to be linked to a collision shape 2D, but to a static body 2D, but it does so automatically by being a children node, well, a child node. So yeah, I guess it just automatically like adds a shape to it. But I don't see why you would want a static body 2D without having the shape. I don't know. Kind of weird. I think they should just be together, but that's weird. Hey, can I disable it just for fun? Or just delete it? Okay, delete that one. Yep. Let's start the game. Yeah, they just go through. So isn't that the same as just having a sprite? I am very confused. Why? I'm sorry, I'm just trying to learn here. Static, I don't get the static body 2D. A 2D physics body that can't be moved by external forces. Okay, but if it doesn't have a collision shape, like a collider or anything like that, constant linear velocity. Yeah, I think it's weird. I don't think there's much of a use for it unless it has the other node. I don't know why they separated that in two nodes. Okay, well, that's too bad. I don't understand. But here it's fine. Okay, so basically, I want a collision shape 2D as well. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a collision shape 2D. Oh, because you can have polygon as well. Collision shape. A shape 2D. Okay. Polygon shape. I don't know what a polygon shape is supposed to be, but it's not. It's actually static body 2D that I want. Yeah, I don't know why it's so separated. I guess it's because you can choose to have a polygon or you can choose different shape objects to get the shape on it. Like here, Ah, it has no shape. Yeah, so they know that you need to add a shape to it. It's just that they... Oh, in shape cast. Okay, so there seems to be multiple different ways to know slash calculate the shape of the static body 2D. So they let you add a child node to it. Right. Okay. So I will want a rectangle, actually. Thank you very much. And I will also want a sprite. Sprite 2D. Okay? Here, I'm also going to rename it to wall. And the sprite, in this case, has an empty texture. Canvas texture, I guess. It's fine, I think. Okay. The collision shape needs to be aligned with the thing. Okay, so here I'm adjusting them manually because that's what I've seen so far. But I would really like if the size could be, okay, 100 by, let's say, 700. Okay, like this, it's great. Can the Sprite 2D have the same kind of thing? Offset? Nah. Region? That's not what I want. I want the size of it. Hmm. That's quite the pickle. When I'm changing that, what am I changing? I don't know. If I go like width. No, there's no width. X. Texture and ordering. Oh, transform. Yeah, it's there. Okay, so it's going to be 100 by 700. Thank you very much. And I said 100. Thank you very much. Why are you like this? Why? I don't get it. Why can't I give them the stats that I want? Okay. Let's say it's fine. Or like 100. Who cares? Okay. Okay, now it works. So they don't let me do that. Oh, come on. Because they locked the ratio. Whew. Okay. It's okay. I'm discovering. It's my first time using it. Okay, so now. Hey, Why is there no music? Bro, what? Why am I not in the playlist anymore? Are you kidding me, right? Yeah, thanks. Gosh. I mean, sorry guys, that's kind of awkward. Okay. So far I think that's pretty good. And here I can do the physics material. Right. Right. Okay. Alright. Okay. Yeah, I think that's good enough for now. I'm gonna make an object out of that. So I'm gonna make a scene. No, not make scene rude. Just make a scene out of it. Or was it? I don't remember. Save branches scene. Yes. Okay. Sure. Well, TCN. That's good. Text scene. You know that. Yep, that's a text. Okay, that's good. So I can duplicate it. So now I have a second wall that I can move. Wait, I'm gonna move it by numbers. So position, the X position is gonna be, I don't know, 1,000. Close. That's actually really close. So 1,100. That might even be a little too much. 1,005 like this. Oh, that's great. That's perfect actually. Yeah, that's great. So if I start the scene like current, main scene, sure, good. That's great. I have walls here. That's amazing. And now I can make the bottom a wall as well, right? So this one is just gonna have a bit of a different, a bit of a different thing. So if I go here and I go in transform again, it's gonna have half of that. So that's 525. Yes, that's right in the middle. And as far as the height or the scale, in Y it's gonna have a very small scale, so 0.1 or something. And you decouple that. And here it's gonna have 1 and more than that actually. It's gonna have like 10. Okay, so maybe I put it at 0 or something. Or like, 100 or something. Yeah, that's good, that's good. Maybe even a little less, like 75. And then you make it go down. Minus 100? No. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. It's actually positive when you go down. So like 700. No, a little bit less. So it's like a 650. Right? Something like that. Maybe 600. Okay, something like that. So now when I start, boom, I have a bunch of walls. That's great. That's great. Okay, so now what I want is just like in this game here. When I click, just like in this game, when I click, I want stuff to appear. And the stuff, I'm going to have to make a scene for this as well. So now I have a wall scene, which is great. But I need the ball scene as well. Those type of balls. I need to have something similar here. But I really need to go to the bathroom. So I'm going to give you a quick break. And, just go get some water. Go get some Pringles to eat. Or something else that doesn't sponsor me. And, I'm going to see you in probably like a minute and a half. See ya. Hello, hello, I am back. Is there still music? Sure. Music is not... Maybe I should make it just a little louder. Okay. So we're gonna keep going, and I am going to show you the screen, of course. And we're gonna keep going. So now I need some kind of ball, which is gonna be a rigid body. So here, blah, 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 blah. Add a child node, which is going to be rigid body 2D. Thank you very much. Which I'm going to call ball. And this one is going to have, what do you need to have? Oh, you have no shape. Wait, where? A collision shape 2D. Yeah, exactly. Just like the other one. Okay, so collision shape 2D. That's great. And you're going to have a new circle shape for sure. That's great. Now, do you have any bounciness, any blah blah blah, any radius? Radius 10 pixels? I don't know about that. Ball, where are you? Here. Yeah, well, just stay there for now. This one, I think I'm gonna save as a scene right now, and I'm gonna edit it in its own thing. So ball is fine. Please open the ball, and then I'm gonna edit the ball in here. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, I'm gonna make it a little bigger. I mean, it is gonna be my default ball, so it doesn't have to be that big, but you know, just so that I can see. Okay, that's growing very fast. Maybe 20 is fine. Or yeah, maybe 50, it's cool. I can make it smaller in the children, you know, if I need to, like for the cherry fruit, or you know, the smallest fruit might be smaller than that. But if I save that, by the way, and I go in the main scene, which I can also save, you can see it's much bigger. It's actually way too big for the smaller fruits, but it's okay. Anyways, for now, just the mechanic matters. So here I have that. Okay, good. That's great. If I go in the ball, you have a rigid body 2D with your own inertia, mass, gravity stuff, blah, blah, blah. Don't you have a physics material? Wait, I'm sorry. I thought the ball has a... That's right, sure, it has a collision shape, that's great. It does have a physics material, right under center of mass. So do you? Sorry, in there. Do you? Oh, you have none. I can do a new physics material, this is fine. If I want to add friction and bounce and stuff like that. Okay, and I'm also going to add a child, which is going to be a sprite 2D. Thank you very much. Sprite 2D. So I'm going to do an empty texture. So it's going to be a new canvas texture as well, which is going to be... Oh, right. I want the texture to be round, huh? Yeah. I don't know about that. Okay, maybe I delete that one. Yep. And maybe I make a texture real quick. main.net, you know, just a simple round texture. So control new, I'm gonna make it like 100 by 100 or something. Delete it all, and I'm gonna make a quick circle shape. Okay, and this is gonna have this. Yeah, that's great. That's amazing. Wow, I'm so proud. Then I'm gonna save this as something in the project actually. So in document, GD in Suika. Oh yeah, do you have resources there? I don't know if you do. Okay, just go in GD, it's fine. And it's gonna be circle texture. Or circle.png, it's fine. Okay, that's great. Now, if I want to import a new thing, how do I do this? I think I'll drag and drop it in the project, I guess. Yeah, I guess. And here in the collision, yeah, no, I can add the, yeah, so it was the sprite 2D. And in the sprite 2D, I think I can just take circle and put it there. I think it's great. That's amazing. Okay, good. That's amazing. Wow. Cool. So proud of you. All right, and then I save this. And everybody's happy. Can I change the color for that? Yeah, that's great. Animation offset. I mean, that's a texture, but can I... Yeah, can I add a material to it, I guess? A canvas item material or something? Okay. I just want to change the color, bro. It doesn't work. Okay. Yeah, never mind. I mean, I thought I could change the color, but doesn't look like I can. Way too complicated. Okay, just open that. Change the color or something. What's my default color or something? I'm gonna actually save as. It's gonna be a different one. Circle colored. It's just, I do feel like it's good to have a circle that's fully white. Actually. Okay, good. It's just, I do want to differentiate it from that. But eventually, if it is white and I can just color it either in code or in the editor, for my different fruits, it would be good to have just one texture, but you know. So far, that's what it is. Here, it's alright, I guess. Okay, I can move that. So when I start, what does it do? It falls and then it stops here. That's good. That's the start I wanted. Okay, so since it starts just the way I want it, I now need to be able to instantiate it when I click. So this is again something that happens here. So you can see in main.gd here. Yep, you just have this on the main scene, which is great. At export var ball packed scene. Oh, that's complex. So if I go in main here. So this is a scene. So you can the at export, I guess it's kind of like in Unity when you're like well, either you put a property as being public, so it's accessible in the editor, or it's private, but you use the show in editor or something, show in inspector, I think, something like that. I guess you can just export like that, and then you know, for prefabs essentially, so scenes, you just give them like that fact scene. Okay, that's good. Input event. If event dot is action pressed, click. Nice. Var new ball, and then you instantiate it. You get the viewport position to say that it's the ball position, and you add a child. Add child being to the main. Okay, so basically I want the whole code, so I'm gonna copy it. I'm a mean boy. So here I'm gonna add a quick script. Nope, attach script. That's great. Sure, main scene.gd. I don't care, it's fine. Node 2D, great. Boom. Not like this. It's not gonna be ball, it's gonna be fruit. I did call it ball, huh? It's actually fruit. Should rename. Boom, got him. It's gonna be new fruit. Okay, that's good. And then I will rename the whole thing here to fruit. Ball is actually gonna be fruit.tsn. You say failed and stuff, but you did rename it. So I wonder if I go... Oh, I can't see, huh? If I go in Suika, it's... Oh no, there's a bunch of TSN as well. Fruit. Yeah, okay, it's good. I think it's just that I tried to put a capital letter. No, it's fine. Okay, so I say fruit. I say main scene. Everything's fine. Everybody's happy. Why is it in... Okay, fruit is a scene. Yeah, sure. Just the... Okay. Okay. So you do have the script now. You do need the thing here. So I can take fruit, put you there. And then, boom. That's crazy, right? Hey, I'm clicking, dude. Okay, I have problems. Error. Really? Click doesn't exist? That's crazy. Why? Yeah. Okay. What's happening, bro? Called when an input event hasn't been consumed by input or any GUI control item. Okay, maybe input is better. Who cares? Just go input, that's fine. With the event. It's just, why do you not have a... If I go in project and I map, there's a place where I can map. It's probably in project settings. There's key mapping somewhere. Input devices. Input map. Oh, is that the problem? If I go here and I check their input map? Ah, I see. Every action needs to be added. There's no defaults or anything. How do I add a new one? Okay. What else? Something like that. Okay, just like they did. Okay, so now, if I try to run it... No, that's the wrong game. So now, if I try to run it... Yeah, it's cool. It works, right? Yo, it's already kind of like the Suika game. Yo, it works super well. You just have to rely on the physics engine. You're fine. I do think that it could use a little bit of a, you know, like it drops a lot, but it boom, it just stops when it touches that. So there's something about the fruit scene. So let's go in the fruit scene. Just open the scene, please. Here in 2D, thanks. Yeah, something about that. Either this or that. I'm like, either your mass is too high or inertia or something. For rotation. Oh, it's fine. The body's mass. Maybe the mass is too high? Maybe I lower the friction, huh? How about 0.5 friction? And maybe I can put just the tiniest bounce, 0.1, just to see what it does. Oh, it's pretty good. I like the way that it is. Okay, so basically it's gonna, I think it's a lot going to be about playing with these settings. But overall, you know, pretty big fan, pretty big fan. So, now that we have something that can drop, you know, items, round balls that, you know, have a decent physics profile. This is when we get to having multiple different Suika fruits, right? Well, Suika game fruits. So here, I don't even know if I need it anymore because I literally added everything in that, in my scene. At least everything that mattered. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. Yo, I like that. It's crazy, dude. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, it's just so easy to make stuff. Okay, so here in the Suika game, yeah, that's what I want to see, the wheel, because there's a lot of fruits. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 different fruits. This is a lot. I'm gonna have to make the 11 different fruits as well as their size. Here, I think we see pretty much every size relative to the other. But it doesn't really matter all that much, how much I have. I wonder if I want one circle to have the same area, to have double the area of a previous circle. How much larger does the diameter, you know, or the I don't have the name in English. The half diameter, basically. How much longer does it have to be? That's a good question. So I think we're just gonna do some quick maths. So let's go in paint.net. It's gonna be helpful. So here I have, no, let's go with actual shapes. So here, you have one circle, okay? And you can have a second circle. Okay? You know that this one, it's radius, the word I was looking for, by the way. And this one, okay? So here you have small r and big R. Okay, so you have small r and big R. Okay? So the area is, I think it's 4 pi r squared or something. Right? So, or 2 pi r squared. So circle area. No, that's just pi r squared, really. Okay. No, the 4 is when you have it's the area of a sphere, right? So it's pi times r squared. Okay. So if this, okay, sorry, it's a little de-zoomed for you. It's probably very small. So if this, which is pi r squared, if this is twice the other one, maybe it's better if I just write it. So if I go pi times r squared, okay, and all of that, basically, boom, times 2, will be equal to pi times big R squared. Basically, is the same as saying 2 pi times small r squared will be equal to pi times big R squared. Okay, it's the same as saying that, which is also the same as saying yeah, basically you divide by pi each side. So 2 times r squared equals big R squared. So you can do, the square root. The square root on each side, right? And here the square root, it's very simple. It's just that. So you get this, okay? Which is the same as saying r square root of 2 equals to big R, okay? So you can also say the ratio of big R divided by, it changed my thing. Yeah. So divided by R will be equal to square root of 2, which is, around like 1.42 or 442, something like that. I can just check real quick. So here I'm gonna need, so it's gonna be 2 square root, 4142, sorry, 4142, around that. It's actually a little more precise than that. So I'll just take the full ratio, okay, which is gonna be around equal to that, or around equal, yeah, something like that. Just like this, around this, okay? So I'm gonna take that ratio and, you just increase the size of the radius by that, because it's the radius I'm giving, right? When I put my stuff. Oh yeah, good question. If I go to fruit and I go and transform and I go for scale, X and Y, what if I go for this? I think it's gonna change everything, right? Oh yeah, okay, because you keep the ratio and you just change one of them. Okay, that's great. That's actually great. So I can literally just do times 1.444 every time. Okay, so it does that. And now it's like that. But now I want a table, okay? So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Okay, that's going to be my array of those that I need. So you have 1. That's the first one. Then the other one is that. Then I think because you have that times that, right? So you have that squared, it's 2, right? Literally. So you just have, 2. And then you just have 2 times this, right? And then it's 4. And then it's that times this. And then it's 8. Then that times this. Then 16. That. And 32. Okay. So then it's, you know, square root of that. And then you do that times 2, I guess. So that's what you get. Times 1.142 or something. It's around 4. Yeah, okay, that's what I'm saying. So then you get 4 times 2 square root will be equal to this. Oops, just space like this. Pretty good. Then you have 8 times, and then again square root of 2 like this. Boom, boom. Pretty good. And then we do the same for 16, and we have every size that we need. So times 2 in square root. Boom, boom. Oops. Ugh, that was a number. Please, this one. Gimme. Okay, good. This one. Good. Okay. So here you have fruit sizes. Okay, so boom, boom, boom. And here, nice calculation. I'm going to keep it there for now. That's cool. Okay. Hey, I'm just going to take a quick break for like a minute or two. So be right back. Okay, I'm already back. So let's get right back into it. All right. Now we have our sizes for the different fruits. If we want, you know, to be accurate. So yeah, 32 times the size of the normal, you know, I think that's pretty accurate. If we look at the image here, we don't actually have a watermelon here, but here, if you look at this one, you know, the small little baby one, and the big watermelon, you know, is it 32 times the radius? Yeah, probably. Probably. So, okay, this was useless. Now I still don't know if I can change the color of my sprite, which is kind of annoying, honestly. Can't I like modify it or something? I mean, I understand it's a resource and everything, but like, can't I? Oh, wait, there's a modulate here. Ooh, it works! Crazy! Okay, so I don't actually need the... I can go back to the single circle here. Boom! Booyah! Okay, so I can have the baby small fruit. RGB. Argig big. Argle bargle. You know, it's like a... Is that a cherry color? It's kind of a cherry color. Okay, this is gonna be my cherry. I'm fine with this. Maybe a little redder. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Nobody cares. What size do I want it? Because right now, if I save it, it's kind of huge. It's way too big. Because if this is ratio 1, here, if it's ratio for 1, let's see what it looks like in 32 scale. Sorry, save. Okay, yeah. This is huge. This is huge mungus. No, but this is really big. This is way too big, actually. Okay, yikes. So I'm gonna edit this, well, the rest, so collision shape, as well as the sprite 2D, to be much smaller. Yeah, 50 pixel, you're crazy. Go for 10. Boom. Sprite 2D? How big is that? As a scale one, doesn't make sense. Doo doo doo, doo doo doo, la la la, la la la, doo doo doo, doo doo doo, wah 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 wah. Yeah. What if, okay. What if it's 16 or something? And I save it. It's still way too big. But basically, I would like my sprite to just be smaller, right? Instead of the fruit being smaller, I do think you should be 32 here and 32 here, okay? The sprite, though, is going to be much smaller than that. And the, thing is going to be smaller as well. So here it's, you have a transform as well, right? Somewhere here. Your transform is going to make you much smaller. You're going to be actually a scale of... 0.2, right? Something like that. And you, instead of this, you're actually going to be a 10 pixel large thing. So you guys overlap. This is good. You're size 32, which is the maximum. It's going to be the watermelon. This is very big still. I think it should be even smaller. Yeah. Oh, you have a problem here? Size changes to rigid body 2D will be overridden by the physics engine when running. I understand what you mean, but I do want to change the fruit. I know I do. So you're going to be 5 actually, and you're going to be even smaller. You're going to be 0.1 with the ratio, please. No, don't. Okay. 0.2, keep the ratio, then 0.1. Thanks. So now collision shape is as big as the thing, and then they don't want me to change that. I get it. I don't care. So this would be the watermelon. It is big. Kind of. So if I... this is what they mean. Okay, so if I go into fruit scene, you're telling me that I cannot change both of these at the same time. This is very annoying. Okay, I go here. 1. Okay, I save. You're fine. I go here. I want you bigger. Does it work? I don't know. You do have a transform. Okay. What if I make you 32 times bigger? And I run it. Well, that's annoying. Also, if I go here, there's only one transform. It doesn't look like I have access to attributes from children of the scene, right? In the tutorials, they did seem to say you could, but for now, it's fine. All of the fruits, like different categories of fruits do have different attributes, but all fruits from a certain category have the same attributes. So basically, I have my main fruit here, okay? And I can just, in fact, I can just change, yeah, the color doesn't matter. Here, by the way, just delete. Nobody cares. Sorry. So I should be able to take a scene and make, like inherit from it in a different scene. And I think if I inherit it, I can perhaps modify it. So I'm gonna say Godot inherit. Sorry, no 6. Inherited scene, something like that. Create a base scene. Let's call it base scene. It usually is very basic. Attach a script to it, even if empty. Okay, the script can comment on what this base scene is for. Sure. Okay, so you create a base scene. Let's say my fruit scene, and you create a new inherited scene from base scene. Let's call it better scene. Okay, Godo will share the base scene script. Or probably do not want that. Remove the link script from better scene. Okay, create a new script for better scene. And on top of the script, make sure it extends the base scene script. You sure? Yeah. Okay. For cool scene that inherits from better scene. Functions from your parent can also call blah blah blah. Yeah, but that's a script thing. Okay. And this is how you change them. I see. Okay. Yeah, I see. That's interesting. I'll try doing the child scene that they're talking about. So here, instantiate child scene. So this is fruit. What if I do a cherry scene? Okay. Oh, what? Yeah, fruit. Oh, okay. No, this is not what I want. I think I don't have any more sound, so please go ahead. Yeah. Okay, this is my, yeah, I'm still not very used to Godot, but I think that the way I'm gonna do it is, since I can just, you know, click on a fruit and say like, hey, edit children and stuff like that, so make it basically different from the template. I think that's how I'm gonna do my children. You know, they're just gonna contain a fruit. So I'm gonna create a new scene, which is gonna be cherry, for example, and it's gonna instantiate a fruit and change the transform and the color, right? But if there's a script attached to fruit eventually, for example, to fuse them or something like that, then they're gonna all have it. And when I make modifications to the fruit scene, it should, you know, modify everything else. So for now, you're fine fruit, you're like the base fruit and stuff, that's great. I'm going to actually delete you. Yes. Then I'm going to create a new child, which is going to be just in node 2D. And you're actually going to be the cherry. Okay, you're cherry. And you're going to have a child, which is going to be fruit. Okay? And you, cherry, I'm going to save you. Okay? I'm going to save as a scene, which is going to be the cherry scene. And if I open the cherry scene in its own thing, now I can say editable children. Okay, and I can go here and just be like by cherry. Okay, I don't care about that node. But here I can edit it and change stuff. So having a size of 1 for the cherry, it's going to be fine. And I actually don't think that I want to edit anything for the cherry. I think it's fine. But now what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be saying bye-bye to the cherry. And the fruit, you know, it can stay open as far as I am concerned. I don't care. Here I can do plus a simple node 2D, which is going to be called strawberry, which is the second biggest fruit in the game. We can see in here, there's the wheel. So it's cherry, then strawberry, then grapes, then people call it what, a persimmon? I'm not sure what it is. Persimmon? Huh. Is that really a persimmon? Doesn't look like a persimmon. Not that much. But I guess it's supposed to be, yeah. Okay, so yeah, then is the persimmon, then the orange apple, what is Japanese pear, Japanese apple, I don't remember. Then it's pear, then it's, you know, pineapple, then it's melon and watermelon. So yeah. Strawberry, I'm gonna make you your own scene. Aren't you happy? I'm happy for you. Strawberry, I open, I add a fruit, and then this is where I did the children. Okay, so you go from 0.1 to 0.1 times this. So you just change the point, I guess. Like this, huh? Pretty good. And then here you go in scale and you actually give that scale. Yeah, it works. Okay, that's good. It works. And then it's gonna be a strawberry. So it's gonna be less pink, less orange. It's gonna be more, you know. It's gonna be in texture. No, in the material. Nah, visibility. Yeah. Okay, so you're gonna be turbo red. And none at all of the rest. So you're turbo red. That's what you are. You're a strawberry. Save. It's great. Now I'm gonna create another one. It's gonna be up. Just a simple node 2D, which is gonna be called is the grape now. Okay. So grape. Grape. I can save as its own scene, open the grape scene. In the grape scene, I add a fruit. And then here, the fruit is going to be size 2. Okay? So I editable children. You're 2. Thanks. Right 2D. Transform. Size is going to be 0.2 as it turns out. I'm going to save. Oh, and then the sprite, I also need the visibility to be different. So it's going to be much more purple, right? Something like that. I save it. That's great. Then I make a new one. Node 2D. It's gonna be persimmon. Then this is going to become its own thing. If I open the persimmon scene, maybe I should make a folder, huh? Okay, new folder. Just to be sure right here. So create new folder. It's gonna be fruits. And I'm gonna put all of the fruit in there. Because I'm gonna be starting to have a lot of fruits very soon. That's what you say, but you seem to have managed so far. Yes. Yeah, so I was editing persimmon. So fruit is fine. Persimmon has nothing yet. That's fine. I'm gonna instantiate a fruit slash fruit. Thank you very much. Here I'm going to change the children. So here in the transform. Yes, so I need the thing here. That one. Thank you very much. Boom. Not the position. Nope. The scale. Yes. And now the sprite needs to be just as big. which means remove that and 0 point. Great. Now that this has been done, I need to change the color. So something more like this. There's a lot of yellow in it as well. Something like that. That seems good. Okay. So in the main scene, I can now create a new node 2D, which I'm gonna call orange. Orang. And then I make its own thing. It's kind of long, but you know, once I have all of them, it's gonna go very fast, I think. So orang, it's gonna be in fruit. Sure. Fruit/fruit. Editable children. So transform. This is 4. Pretty easy. Boom, boom, boom. Ba-da-da-da. Visibility, I change the color. I make it orang. Okay, so no color for now. And then I go fold this, fold this. No, fold that. Kind of, partially. Like this. That's a good orange. Yeah, I think that's a good color. I'm gonna save this. Overall, okay, buy orange. Now, there's no way the orange is that small, right? There's no way. There's no way. That's really small, dude. That's way too small. Yeah, well, okay. Okay. Now I delete the orange, but like, I don't know, if I instantiate like, great, okay, right there, it is smaller. And if I instantiate the cherry, it's even smaller. The grape is pretty smaller, but persimmon, like, you can see that it grows. It's just, I don't know, man. It seems to grow really slowly, and they're really small. The smallest ones, they're really small. But it's always twice as big, which is maybe a bit exaggerated. Well, you know, it's fine. Okay, so here, new node. It's gonna be a node 2D. It's gonna be apple. Okay. It's always the same. Here I have to, okay, so the apple is actually this one. And then the visibility as well. So apple is gonna be, I don't know, pretty red. sure. I don't know. I think the colors are too similar. Maybe it should be a green apple. Yeah, let's make a green apple. I think that's fine. Oh no, because the melons are going to be green. Yeah, that's true. Okay, this is fine. I think I'm growing much faster than they are. I think they grow less fast because technically I did go for the conservation of area, but maybe I should have gone for conservation of volume. Kind of if you're actually fusing them in 3D. Which means that the ratio of growth from one to another would actually be the triple square. Which is much smaller. How do you get that? I don't know. If I say 2 exponent minus 3, give it to me. 1/8, yeah. Wait, no, that's not what I wanted. Oh. Exponent 1/3, that's what I wanted. Okay, that's pretty good. That's a lot of digits. Many numbers, huh? If I square to get out of this. Yeah, that's good enough. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this way. Even the smaller fruits are gonna be much bigger. And it's technically more realistic. Okay. And this is gonna be times what I've got copied. Wait, no. This, okay, Control V, times this, times this, equal, this is basically 2. Oh yeah, because it's this to the third, but yeah, okay, so this is 2. So then you have intermediate, intermediate, or intermediate, intermediate, eighth, and then the other intermediate. So the biggest you can get is 8 times this, which is, you know, this. Basically less than 10.1. So if I go here and I go, I don't know, let's say I open the apple, okay? This is the biggest one so far. If I go 10.1, just to see what it is, like sprite, for example, transform, 0.01, that's like 10.1, pretty much. Just save it, just want to know what it looks like. That's the biggest. This is too big. This is too big. I think 3.03 is actually pretty decent. That's 30%. But maybe a third. So maybe I do this. I do divided by 3 or something. This. So that would be the watermelon. I think that's fine actually. Oops. Oh, it's funny how when I make it bigger, I'm outside of the town. But yeah, just normal size. This. Can I see what it looks like when I'm zoomed? No, it just shows the... Well, it doesn't matter. Let's just say that this is the size of the screen. Of course now it looks weird because I didn't change the collision shape as well, but... Here you have the normal transform, so you would be at the 1 point blah blah blah, this one. You would be at this. So now if I actually go in the main scene, no. What? Why is it just that? Oh, because I need to change the pixels as well. And I cannot. But I can change the fruit scene. No. Divided. Heyo. Wrong keyboard again. Divided by 3. So that's what it is. It's kind of annoying having to fit them together every time. Yeah. Okay. This is my sizes, but turns out that I just divide by 3. Get my stuff. This is ratios if the smallest one is 1 in terms of size, but it's not going to be. Yeah, let's go change all of them. So the smallest one, cherry. What if I make it, I don't know, this is 1, fine. This one is 1. Probably. Okay, we just go in the main scene and delete most of them. With the cherry and the apple. They're way too big, right? Because I think the big one would actually, the apple basically, I think it would be 3 times bigger if I actually respected the sizes, like the actual sizes here. And this is just insane. Like 3 times that big is just too big. Like if I put it there just to check, this is way too big. So I can control Z. This currently would be the size of the watermelon. It's not that bad actually. If I just take the thing and I divide by 3. I think it's alright. But this means that the cherry currently, like, it needs to be a third of what it is. Now it's just a 1 divided by 3. All of those 3. That would be the cherry, or the basic fruit actually. But yeah, just go in cherry and modify it. If I go in the main scene, that's what it would look like. See, the cherry actually has a decent size. That's funny. I'm just checking something. Okay. So, yeah, this seems like a better scale, and things fit, so... yeah. The biggest would be this one, the smallest would be that one. Now, again, I did not use the real measures, but yeah. Okay, so I have to redo the measures, which is kind of annoying. Strawberry here. Okay, my scale is going to be this thing divided by 2. If I take this, divided by 3. So that's the real deal. That's a real scale. Here, that's the real scale. Okay, good. I'm starting to think that because fruits are that much more similar, maybe I can just use a script to instantiate the differences. It's kind of annoying right now, having to do it all. So just having fruit, and then fruit could have a property to say like what size it is, and then depending on what size category it has, I just like always, you know, give it the same color and same size. I think it would be more, much simpler. I think I could try that. So fruit here. You're gonna have a script. Product. Yeah. Okay. Or just var category or type, which will be equal to like 0 by default. I could have it long, which is that type with a type with p. Make the type equal p, and then something like a. Is there switch cases in the GD script? Well, I don't even know if I need that, but... Okay, that's good. Okay, that's good, yeah. Okay. Oh, I can zoom a little bit, huh? It must be so small for you guys. How do I want to do this? Do I want to just define it in arrays? Yeah, I think it's gonna be faster as well. So okay, so I can say, I don't know, like colors. I'm gonna use a color. Okay. RGB. Okay, let's say it's like 0.5 and 0.5, something like that. And then you have color again. You know, you just have a full array of all the colors, basically, at that point. I should be able to do this like that, I think. So the second one is gonna be, it could be like 1.0 or something. 0, 0. And then another color, which is gonna be then the gray, which is gonna be like R, G, and B, which is gonna be like 12, or maybe like 0.8 and then 0.9 or something. Yeah. Okay. Good. We're gonna be the array. And the sizes would just be like all of these, but divided by 2. So basically, I just put this, and you go like, never mind about that one. Never mind that one. It's like all of that divided by 3. So yeah, you go that divided by 3, okay? And then with the comma. So you just take this. It's fine, I'm just gonna calculate that. Okay, so that's cool. 0, 1, 2, okay, that's what I want. Okay, so here. So now I need get node or something. Yeah, collision shape 2D, okay. And it's gonna be var yes, or var just shape, I guess. Shape. This, and I also want a var which is gonna be right. Gonna be equal to get node. Right 2D. Okay, so now I get both of my things. I'm gonna do the shape first. So shape, I'm gonna do shape dot. Okay, so I want to see this. So not the radius, shape dot transform dot, or maybe just dot scale, I guess. So shape dot scale. Shape dot node 2D. And here's gonna be type size. At position T. I hope that it just instantiates both of them at that size. Or maybe just because it's linked like this, it's gonna work. We'll try. If it doesn't, it's probably this. Now, in Sprite 2D, what do I have to change? I think it's the same thing, right? Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna do the same, except that instead of shape, it's gonna be Sprite. Okay. Oh, but also in Sprite, there's a second thing that I need. It's going to be visibility and modulate. Type colors, at position, T. So now I need to find the visibility modulate. So Like what I'm doing right now? Does it work? Bro. Okay. Right. It's just that I can't do it like that. I really have to. Okay, fair enough. Okay. And now, if I can maintain an instantiate 1 instead? Oh god, that's pretty good. What if I instantiate 2 instead? That's so good. Okay, yeah, that's good. That's really good. Yo, it works. I'm an international champion. Okay, so now when I go set type, I can just find GD script random. Sure. And I probably. And I range. Yeah, okay, good. From 0 to 10, actually, is gonna be what I want. Okay, is just so far not ready for that. Okay. Just in the color department, because in the size department I'm fine. I have no problem here. So it's just the colors. So now I have the grapes. Next is like a yellow thing. Something like that. Well, actually, nice. It is like that. And now it's still gonna be 4. Boom. Really? Oh, yeah, because it's 3 I want. Yeah, you're fine. No, stop. It's the fourth one, but it's number 3. Oof, ugly. Okay, I need to change the color right now. So. More blue, maybe? Something like that? Nah, it's like purplish. So definitely more red. Maybe that was fine. It's just, it needed more of that. Yeah, it's fine. I actually like that color. Red. Okay, you're going 1.0 here. And here you're going... I don't know. Let's just try that. Actually, a bit more blue. That's not true. Can I look at what I did for the orange? Oh, yes, of course. Of course it doesn't look okay. I'm still outputting the other fruit. Okay, so this is fine. Persimmon was what, by the way? That's pretty much it. Okay, so orange, and now I need something super red. So yeah, the main scene now I go for 5. Okay, that's great. That's an apple. Everybody's happy. That's gonna be 6, and then 6 for the color is gonna be after apple. What is it? Not sure I remember. Oh yeah, it's yellow. Just straight up yellow. Green and blue. Oh no, sorry. Yeah, green and blue makes yellow, right? No? Am I wrong? Green and blue do make yellow, right? They should be, yeah. Yeah, okay, 9, that's fine. No, they don't. What am I saying? What makes yellow? It's a beautiful yellow. Let's keep that. I can make it a little bit darker though, like a 0. Well, it's actually this one, I think. So 0.9, and then it's 0.8, and maybe 0.3 or something, just because it is very pale, but okay, this is fine. Then you go for a really beautiful pink. Oh, and then here it's like 0.7 and 0.7 or something. Oops. I'm now at 7. Thank you very much. It's beautiful. Now you're spawning 8. Is also going to be a yellow. So kind of like this one. But I think it's a bit darker even. So here you go 0.7. Here you go 0.5. Here you go 0.0 or something. It's way too dark. Maybe 0.75, you're going to be 0.6, and you're going to be 0.1. Still too dark. Sure, it's great. And then you have a green, a pretty pale green too. So you go like 6, then 6, and then you go 9 or something. RGB. Keep it the way it is. You need to increment this. Be pale. Okay, that's good. So now I have all my fruits. Okay, that's great. So when you randomize these, oh, by the way, that's not true that you want to have any of them. But, you know, for now, it's a pretty good path. Now, that's good. I like that. Okay, so I'm gonna also remove the cherry and the apple from the scene. It's cool that you can generate anything. And now, what do I want to do? I think that what I want to do now is, well, there's two things. There's either the loss condition or there's the combining. I think would prefer doing the combining though. Wait. Oh, it's gonna be time to eat dinner, huh? Or make dinner at least. Alright, well, I mean, I've been streaming for like a little over 2 hours at this point. I might actually just keep streaming tonight later, basically do part 2 just a little bit later. I might do that. Because currently I need to go to prepare dinner and everything, so I might keep going later tonight because it's going pretty fast. I like that. Like, if I can do the fruit combining thing and the loss condition, that's pretty much all I need. So it's advancing pretty fast. I should have started the stream earlier because I might have been able to do everything in a single stream. But I think I'm going to do the other stream today. So for now, you know, we can spawn random stuff. They have gravity, they have thing. Now I just need to add a quick check for when they hit one another and make sure that they combine, and that's the case. With the combination logic being like, you know, you just spawn something that is type +1 at the position of 1. And the physics engine just handled the rest. And here I need to add a loss condition. That's really just 2 things. But, you know, not necessarily super easy things to do. But, yeah. I think we will be doing that next time. And I genuinely think that we can finish this, like, Suika clone prototype type of thing in 2 streams. So that's pretty cool. Godo is very efficient. I really like it. It's elegant the way that it is. I very much don't like the fact that it's kind of a non-statically typed language. I don't really like that. I think technically it's statically typed behind the scenes, but I don't like when the types are not precise and everything. And I feel like I don't get as good recommendations in the IntelliSense, but you know, it's fine. So yeah, basically so far I'm liking Godo, and I genuinely, we have only 2 scripts and we can already do crazy stuff. So, oh, by the way, I can already change that. So usually you're only able to spawn anything up to orange. So if you're really lucky, you can get all the way up to orange. So though I think the chances are not the same for everything, because you seem to get a lot more of the 3 first. It seems like disproportionately, you know, so I could do a curve or something, but for now, just making them random, all of these. So 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So it's through to 4 that you can get. Oh, actually, yeah, well, rand I range actually. This between the inclusive. Okay, good. That's what I want. No, it's inclusive. So I should be able to get, yeah, oranges. So we can see here I've gotten every single thing. So cherry, strawberry, persimmon, grape, orange. Okay, that's cool. Of course, the field is way too large or something. You know, the format is kind of weird, but overall, pretty good. Pretty good. Boom. Okay, good. So that being said, oh, you know what? I'm just gonna do one quick thing to help myself. So colors, it's fine. This is constant, but type size, I'm gonna do var, which is gonna be how do I say this? Not type sizes, but like something like size ratio, which will be equal to 1 divided by 3. Okay? So here you can do times size ratio, right? Okay, pretty good. I think it should work, by the way. Nope, it doesn't. Why doesn't it? Sorry, 1.0 divided by 1.2.0, yeah? Can work now? Yep. Because they were treated as integers internally. And 1 divided by 3 is, you know, 0.333, but integers only keep the integer part, so 0. So it was dividing by 0, or multiplying by 0, so every size was 0 because of that. Cool. I'm really impressed by Godo so far. I actually really like it. And I think before Godo 4, so, you know, before only a couple months ago, I think you didn't have the scene editor here, where you could see the scene in 2D or in 3D and everything. Like, I didn't think you had, I think you didn't have that. So that was a big complaint or big issue that I saw about Godo, was no being able to check your scene before you run your program. But now it's not true. You still see it. And anyways, like in this case, I'm spawning most of the things in here, but you know, main scene. like this. You can see the scene, right? You have preview and everything. You can click on stuff, and it's just like Unity. It's just like it runs faster, compiles things faster, the script is in the thing. Like, I don't know, I'm really liking Godot so far. I really thought I was gonna be like, yeah, I mean, it's not as fast for development as Unity, but that's not true. I would even say that for prototyping, Godot is probably faster than Unity, because GDScript is like much easier to use than the C# Unity library, I would say. Of course, like, I'm doing something very simple here, but still, I really feel like it's getting better and better. I'm really liking Godot so far. Really liking Godot. So, yep. That's my conclusion for this first time using Godot. And then next time, which is probably gonna be like later tonight, or maybe like tomorrow, or in the next couple days, like before next Monday for sure. I'm gonna be finishing the Suika game. And next stream, it is finishing the Suika game. There's only gonna be combining and lost condition. Oh, well, there's going to be score calculation as well, I guess. Yeah, there's going to be that as well. But it's not going to be that complicated. I really think we can finish next stream. I'm going to try to make sure that I have 3 or maybe even 4 hours to finish. But yeah, there's going to be a couple hours only to finish the rest. So yeah, thank you for being there. This stream is recorded, by the way, and it's going to be available on my channel in the stream tab or the live tab. And yeah, hopefully I see you later. And until then, goodbye. Take care.